Hello there, how you doing, guys? Welcome back to another day with Cespedes talking diabetes. I hope that you guys really enjoyed the last topic when we was talking about who is most likely to develop type 1 diabetes. Some topics like that are important to know because it leaves people to think a lot of things, especially when you're diabetic and you're married, you're young, but uh, is having a lot of issues with the disease. You know, Sometimes while you're laying down in bed, you start wondering, if I have a child, will that child develop the disease just like I have? Will it be born with it? Like I told you before, that's something that it's a 50-50 chance, 9 out of 10 times your kid doesn't is not born with the disease. We gotta thank God for that. Like I said before, it's only 5% of the population that actually develops type 1. But it also depends on how you raise your kids, how you get them used to eating. If you get them used to eating, if you adjust them to eating properly, um, if you let them eat whatever they want, if you adjust them to eating properly, the chances of them getting type 1 diabetes is very minimal. If you let them just go and eat whatever they want as much as they want, you're just letting them add on to the possibilities. And that's what we don't want. So guys, please, let's take care of our kids. That's the future, you know? We already messed up as it is. We don't want to mess up future. So let's work on maintaining our kids healthy. Now, as far as what are the symptoms for type 1 diabetes, it's pretty much similar to type 2. You have frequent increased thirst and urination. If you see that your child is constantly thirsty and his thirst doesn't just end, it just continues. But at the same time, as he's drinking a lot of fluids, he's urinating a lot. That's something that you got to worry about, and you must go see a doctor because chances are he might be developing diabetes, and it could also be type 1. So we got to be careful with that. Another thing that we got to be careful with is increased hunger. When your child is constantly hungry and you just fed him, but he finished eating and all of a sudden, 30 minutes later, Mom, Dad, I'm hungry. 20 minutes after that, he's still hungry. A lot of people look at it as, wow, my kid got a good metabolism. No, it's not his metabolism. It's a problem that he might have. We cannot always jump the gun and believe that, our kids just got a good appetite. It's not always about the appetite. Because ain't nothing wrong with eating. It's knowing how to eat and controlling the amount that you eat so you can maintain yourself healthy. Blurred vision. When your child is having problems with his eyesight, you must get that checked out. Any health complication that your child has, you must get it checked out because remember, kids are very delicate. Just as adults, when we get to the point where we become seniors are very delicate. And we're going to touch that topic about seniors because don't think that just because you went throughout your whole life not being diabetic, that as a senior, you cannot become a diabetic. And you don't want to reach that point where you are a senior and now you got diabetes, it's hard enough for us young adults. Imagine a senior, how difficult it is when that person can't really move. That person, can't do for themselves. We must get ourselves checked at all times. If your child is feeling fatigued, you got a young kid who likes to run around a lot, but now all of a sudden he don't want to run. Now he's getting too tired to run. He's getting too tired to go play with his friends. Those are signs telling you that you must get your child checked with a doctor. Unexplained weight loss. We always gotta keep ourselves on top of our kids. We always gotta observe our kids. Remember, that's the future. We've gotta protect the future. Now, like I told you in the last topic, the symptoms for type 1 diabetes could be real sad because you don't want to see your kid with a fruity breath smell. That's a sign that something is really wrong. Most of the signs on a type 1 diabetes, 9 out of 10 times, listen to this, 9 and 10% of the times leads to emergency stops at the hospital with something critical going on with your child. That's how 9 out of 10 people find out that their kids has type 1 diabetes through a chronic situation that happens in their life. You don't want to reach that point. The one thing, there's a word for it, ketoacidosis. Ketoacidosis is a big complication in type 1 diabetics. That means that your body is not producing no kind of beta cells. So your body shuts down on you. You don't want to get to that point. That's why you always want to maintain yourself getting checked up by a doctor. Guys, I urge you to stay on top of your kids. Like I said from the beginning, I'm telling you now at the end. Our kids is our future. We must protect the future. You must take care of yourselves so you can take care of your kids. I want to thank everybody that's tuning into the channel, everybody that's paying attention to the program, everybody that's supporting the program. God bless all of you. May God be with all of you. Don't forget to take a second and subscribe to the channel. Give me a like on the video if you like the information. And leave your comments. It's very important for you to leave your comments so I can know what concerns or what information is missing so I could be able to give you a feedback, give you the response, give you the information that is missing. May God bless you all and y'all have a great day. See you on the next time. Do not forget to press your notifications. Bye.